are the largest wealth transfer. One of the two largest assets people have are their retirement account at work and their real estate, which represents the two largest wealth transfers for most American families. Now, for some of y'all, if you're looking at this screen right now, you see the wealth transfer. It's just so obvious, but I'm going to point it out. Now, their monthly payment's $2,500, okay? They spend an additional $1,000 a month on their principal. Can you already see the wealth transfer? The wealth transfer is that $1,000 additional to principal. I simply asked, how long have you been doing that? They said, we've been doing it for the last 6 months, okay? That's when they bought the house. That's what they paid for the house. That's what they put down on the house. That's how much they financed. They just refinanced back to a 3.25% rate to a 15-year term, and their house is worth $650,000. So the name of the game is how many wealth transfers is this couple making in Section C of the confidential questionnaire. First one, additional principal payment. Second one, had they met me prior to purchasing the house, even though this represents 20%, perhaps we could have gotten it down. We could have only put down 10% on the house, because you can still purchase a home today and put down 10%. So potentially, because you don't ever get your down payment back. The house is worth $650,000. They owe $280,000. The difference between that, or 80% of $650,000, is equity that's most likely not being managed or not being optimized. So we can go $650,000 if we do, and I'm just doing this on my calculator, 650,000 times 80. So there's 80% loan to value. So you guys got to understand, you can't take out 100% mortgage. You can pretty much take out an 80% mortgage, 80% loan to value. What that means is whatever the fair market value is of the house, you can borrow up to 80% of it. So in this case, the current market value is $650,000. 80% of that is $520,000. They owe $280,000. So potentially, there's $240,000 worth of equity that's not being optimized. It doesn't mean we're going to have a conversation about taking the equity out of the house and putting it in an IUL. I'm just pointing out right now the idea is you want to find as much money as possible and then bring that to the client and have a conversation, okay? So we've got $240,000. So I'm going to add this up. We've got $240K in equity. We've got $12,000 a year in